experience in the wellness industry and public health, and Sam has, he's a graphic designer and an owner of 2 small businesses. So they are, have that entrepreneurial spirit and definitely are taking this to the next level. So they've been so thankful for the World Global opportunity and look forward to coaching the next group of leaders. And I know Heidi and I are super excited to be part of that team. So we're going to turn it over to Leah.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you guys, thank you for being on here with us tonight. I'm going to share my screen, and we have an income disclosure to play. And I just want to say that you guys, these ladies, like, they are ready to kill this thing. Like, with their background and where this company is going, which we're going to share with you guys, just some of the exciting announcements we've heard just in the last couple of days, I'm excited to share with you all. So let's get started for sure. All right, let's share my screen. Okay. All right, I'm also going to get everybody muted. Oh, just so we don't have any background noise. Awesome, there we go. Okay, so like they mentioned, the company that we are talking about is World Global Network. Okay, this is, you've likely never heard of this before because it's the first time it's ever been in the US and Canada, although we are a 6-year-old company. So we have this really unique situation where we're a super established publicly traded company, but we're literally launching a product all over the world and launching a continent at the same time. So thank you guys again for all being on here. I know sometimes we have a mix of people. You might have been looking for an opportunity. Maybe you're just doing these gals a favor by jumping on and just hearing this out. Or maybe you're like Sam and I, which he's upstairs putting the kiddos to bed. When we weren't actually looking for anything when this came across our lap. We got the text message, hey, I know you guys are busy. Are you open to additional streams of income or another business opportunity? And as entrepreneurs, we always take a look before we make a decision. Although we both looked at each other like, Lord have mercy, we do not have space for anything else. But I saw that 2-minute video, and my background being in public health and wellness, I was just like, holy cow. Like, if this device truly does that, all that, like, this is going to be a game changer in healthcare. So we just took a little bit longer look at it, looked at the company. I was a part of another company, and so I definitely, like, this had to be really huge and legit for me to, you know, to take another look at something, doing something else. And within 24 hours, we were all in. So that brings us to where we are today. It's been, gosh, 4 or 5 months now, which is crazy to think it's only been that long. We've grown an organization with over 300 people already in this short time because this is moving so fast. And I'm going to share with you guys why. So I really have 5 main points that I'll go through after this income disclosure is played here.
To see our full income disclosure, please visit our website at www.worldgn.com.
Awesome. All right, so the first point is how relevant of a product we have. So the industry that we are in is wearable technology. So, and this information on here is according to Forbes. The wearable technology as a whole, this industry last year had 123 million devices sold. Like, if you think about it, you look around, like literally 1 in 4 people right now have something on their wrist. Typically Fitbit, Garmin, Samsung, kind of those are the major players in this space. But we know that in the next 2.5 years, 411 devices will be sold, okay? And that will take it from a $14 billion industry to a $34.2 billion industry. And this industry was going there before World Global Network entered the space, before I got involved, before Jenny and Heidi got involved. That's just where this is going, okay? So when World Global Network entered it, we knew that we just wanted 3% of the market share, because at 3%, that would make us a $3 billion company, okay? And technology, like, it rules the world. It doesn't slow down, it doesn't move backwards, and it doesn't wait for you and I to understand how it works before it makes leaps and bounds into the future. So if you think of like Fitbit, Uber, Tesla, some of those other companies that are really run by technology, they have literally boomed overnight. And that's what we have here. This is just the first time that the average person, you know, none of us are special. I mean, we're all very special people, but, you know, we're all average Joes, and we now have the opportunity to get a piece of the technology industry, okay? So super exciting as far as the industry we're in. The second point is we have absolutely no competition. So within the network marketing field, this is the first time technology has ever been in this space, okay? We partnered with Toshiba, which I'll get to, but it's network marketing. It's never been done before. And network marketing itself is a 100-year-old industry. Like, it is here to stay. Just last year, it was did $183 billion in global revenue. And that's all the companies you think of out there, like Mary Kay, Arbonne, doTERRA, like everything out there falls underneath this umbrella. It's just now we have technology. So nobody can even tell us like, oh, you know, I tried to build that technology business once before and it didn't work for me. Literally no competition. But plus we have a device that's the first of its kind in the entire world. Okay, with the things that it does now, I'm sure most of you guys have seen the 2 and the 5 minute video, but the blood pressure, the Guardian function, just exciting that we just got an email today actually that they're this much closer on being able to non-invasively measure blood glucose, have that monitoring from the device. They're in the final testing phases of it actually right now. So again, as a company, we are extremely, extremely high rated. And as I spoke, I had to do my research to make sure that this was something that I was going to put my name on, since I was so actively involved in my other company. But we have a AAA rating in the Direct Sales Association. We are, of all those companies out there, I think there's 20-some thousand companies right now under this network marketing umbrella. We're ranked number 77 of all of the, so we're on the top 100 list at number 77 with a goal of getting into the top 10. Okay, we're number 5 in momentum because this is growing so fast, and we are in 195 countries. And last I checked, there's only 196 in the world. So it's just North Korea that we are not in. So literally you have a global opportunity here. And that's another reason it's growing so fast, because that's not super common that you can have the world as your playground. So the third point is we have a partnership with Toshiba. So Toshiba is, as we know, like over 100-year-old company, multi-billion-dollar company, and they are partnered with World Global Network. And actually, so we get asked the question often, why isn't this device, you know, it sounds awesome, like why isn't it coming out through Best Buy, Target, the typical ways that we get Fitbits and those other things? And this is our CEO, Fabio Galdi on here. He believes that network marketing is the most fast and efficient way to get a product to market. So he is not deviating from that. And we've seen that come to fruition. We just did like the pre-launch of the beta version of this 10 months ago. And we already have gone from that. Remember how I said we just wanted 3% of the market share? In 10 months, we now have 5%. And the 3% goal was over the next 3 years. So we are, all the companies that are within this whole space of wearable technology, we've already passed Microsoft and Sony and Jawbone, and we're now number 4. So it's just Garmin, Samsung, and Fitbit that are in the top 3 spaces yet. But since we've climbed so fast to number 4, now we have full confidence, along with the launch of our app store, which I'll get to, that we're going to be number 1 in the wearable tech space. So Toshiba actually approached Fabio and said, can I buy your device? Or can we buy your device? Because they produce the chips that are in the devices, and Fabio has all the algorithms that can read the data. I mean, he wouldn't sell. So Toshiba did their 3 months of research on the company to make sure like all the X's and O's and everything was totally legit, because they didn't want to compromise their name. So after that, they said, game on. Like, he's an amazing CEO. The company is totally legit, publicly traded. So that's kind of where we got to right now. And so I really like that we have that partnership with Toshiba, because it gives us that kind of that third-party edification. And I always say, if it was good enough for Toshiba's lawyers, it's good enough for me. So I mentioned the App Store here. So this is what takes this to a whole nother level of an opportunity. The Hilo itself, what it does right now is incredible, like never been done before. But we also have what's called Open API. So what that means is we have over 200 app developers working on apps right now for this device. So they will take the bioparameters the device reads and are going to make it even more customizable for our customers. So depending on what, everybody's got their different things that motivates them with their health, or they're trying to track, or different needs. Some people need blood oxygenation levels tracked. Some people will need the blood glucose. Well, with these apps, people will be able to download additional apps to make it, our device will actually increase in value over time as people continue to download stuff. So this Lifestyle Index is the first app. They just launched it. It is in our app store now. Ladies, I don't know if you knew that yet, but you can go and check it out. Just got released this week. So we're really excited. And it's free for the first month, and then it will have a cost for it for people to do these additional apps. So that's awesome for our customers. It will, it's going to have all these more features. But for us as distributors, and why this is super exciting, like from the business perspective, if you guys, are familiar with the story of Apple. So 2007 is when the iPhone came to the market. And at that time, it was Nokia and Motorola that were the main players in the mobile industry. Well, when Apple came in, people were like, Apple, what are you doing in this space? And it wasn't because of the hardware or their touchscreen that made them kind of dominate ultimately. It was the entrance of their app store. That's what they started with, 800 apps year one. They now have 2.3 million apps on the App Store. And all of those downloads that when people do plug-in purchase and app downloads, that triggers $3 billion of revenue every single month for Apple. And we have Antonio De Rosa on staff here at World, he is the designer of the iPhone 5, 6, 7, and the iWatch. So he's with World now, and he actually designed the Hilo. So that's why it's got like a super sleek look. But he has been quoted saying here about a month ago that he sees our App Store doing for the Hilo what the Apple App Store did for the iPhone, which was wipe out the competition and take it to a whole nother level. So we are just like, people are like going crazy, like this is super exciting stuff. So as people download those apps then, so again, back to what that means for us as distributors, when people download apps, all of that is going to flow up through your organization, and you're going to get paid out on that as residual income anytime an app is downloaded. So our fourth point here, we have super, super simple systems, okay? So you guys might have seen the 2 or the 5 minute video. That's all we do. Literally our businesses run from our phone or from our computers. There's no parties. There is no hotel meetings. Like this is network marketing of 2017, and what busy families need to be able to do it in the nooks and crannies of life, and after work or sometimes on breaks, send out a quick text message. It's just really, really exciting. And that's what's leveraged our time to be able to move this so fast, because it's all done in just this easy and efficient system. So it wasn't us that created this simple sense system. We have some of the best network marketers in the entire industry as our upline. Like that is another thing that I looked at when I was looking at it. If I make a company switch here, like I need to know that there's proven leaders that I'm going to follow, and that I'm going to be able to, as we're launching this, because it's literally a ground floor opportunity. So as we launch this, I want to know that we have leaders that know what they're doing and can take us along with them. So here you can see my direct upline here is Tanya Hagery. She was the first female solo president in the company. And then her upline is Seville and Rachel Coe, amazing couple. They are our personal mentors. They are double presidents. And so to put these, in case this is new lingo to you guys, to put what that means, a president is making a weekly income of $10,000 per week. Double president then is $20,000, and that's at the qualified level. And then so it's Seville and Rachel, their upline is Ramasio Fulcher, who he is number 41 in the entire world of network marketing, that at $250,000 per month. Chad and Natita Chong are number 7 right now at $750,000 per month. And Nat and Shanita on the far right are our global master distributors. They are making $1.2 million per month. And I'm not saying, like, this is incredible incomes, obviously, but that's not what is most impressive about the point I'm trying to bring home here. Nat and Shanita Pranaputra have been with this company for 14 months. They are have the longest time frame with this company. So it's the crazy incomes that are being made so fast, the compressed time frame. And it's because of all these things that we're talking about, with it being a super relevant product in an extremely booming industry, being the first to market on a device that's never been done before, and then these easy systems. So our compensation plan is also like absolutely none other I've seen out there. We have 10 generations of check matching. You get paid out 20% of your team volume commission to infinite generations. We have 6 and 7 figure earners leaving their companies to come here. I was in Vegas this past weekend, or 2 weekends ago now, and I watched a gal from Mary Kay. She was there to support her husband because this was going to be his technology business. And she was at the beginning, she wouldn't even get in pictures because she didn't want to sit. She was all in Mary Kay, 30 years. By the end of the weekend, after doing the 2 days of seminars and really seeing where this company is going, she was she was leaving Mary Kay and coming to go all in on World with her husband. So just again speaks to the incredible opportunity we have here. And I just get super excited every time I do any of these. So I spoke to this a little bit, kind of what our goal was and where we've come already. 3% of the market share, and why this is so cool, and why it being in the network marketing model makes it so like just the everyday Joe can benefit from it, is because typically companies would spend this much money on marketing and advertising, but they take all the money that's typical companies spend on marketing their product and give it to distributors, because we just sell it through word of mouth and through sharing on social media. So really, really exciting here. You can see the companies again that are also here in the space of wearable tech right now and where World is at. All right, so just a couple things that are also coming. This is our folio phone. This is going to be the first radiation-free phone on the market. So it's also super sleek, of course, because we have Antonio De Rosa designing it. So it's got a bezel-less screen, meaning the screen goes all the way out to the edges. But we have what's called our BioZen chip built in. So again, the first radiation-free phone, you don't have to worry anymore about kiddos using your phones, how much time you spent on your phone, because we definitely spend more time than ever connected to our devices. And we know the cumulative effect of that isn't good for us, because we've never had more tablets and laptops, and we're just more connected than ever. So I'm really excited, and I know people that we've started to talk up to this about are like, when can we get on the pre-order of that phone? And then we're hoping here in the next couple months we'll get to actually release the phone. Okay, so one thing we like to ask people to kind of really help you cast vision is, if you had heard of knowing what you know today about Fitbit, if you could have gotten paid on every device sold, and Fitbit called you up and said, hey, we're launching Fitbit, would you have gotten involved? Because that paints the picture of what we have here. We have a device that's disrupting three industries all at once. Healthcare, as companies are looking for more and more ways to help manage health costs. We know healthcare costs are astronomical today. So the more employees can start to self-manage their healthcare, the better off they're going to be. So they're turning to Fitbit and other wearables. Just wait till they hear about the Hilo. So technology, we literally have life-sensing technology, never been done before in the home-based business industry. Like I mentioned, everything is done from your phone. So it's one of the easiest businesses to run within this space. So really, really exciting stuff here. So there is 3 steps to getting involved. So all this sounds awesome, but like, how do you get started, right? So the first thing is you become a team member. So you just pick your pack. We have a few different options. If you guys are on here, like, just see this is a great device. I think I'm just going to be a customer though. The box set is probably the best bet for you. That is $319. Should you decide to do the business, you can then get a $200,000 weekly max on earnings with one business center. Most of our business builders come in with either the family pack or the premium pack, because this then brings the price point down per device, and you get a couple extra devices on hand too. So the family pack comes with 5 Hilos, and you can earn up to $100,000 per week, because you get 3 business centers. And the premium pack is $19.99. You get 6 Hilos, 6 sets of the colored bands, because it comes with a black one, but you can switch it out for the colored band sets. So you get a band set basically per device. And then BioZen. This is another product that we have, just the one other product right now. It's a sticker chip you put on the back of your electronic devices. So I mentioned how the BioZen was built in on our phone. You can just, for your current phones and for your tablets and that kind of stuff, you can put that sticker chip on the back of it, and now it makes it radiation free. So it completely blocks the electro smog, which I love. I couldn't wait to get my hands on that now, because my kiddos are always trying to steal my phone. So you pick a pack. Then we also have something called the loyalty membership, and all of our team builders are on this. It allows you to keep your commissions and sales volume each week. You also are able to get our upgraded pro version of the app. You get a free one anyway, but you get the upgraded one that will store your data over time. You get cloud storage. It's also a protection plan. So if you were to break a Hilo, break your phone once you get it, you can actually replace up to 2 devices per year on the loyalty. You also get 75 points, which are the equivalent to dollars, into your back office. So like 5 and 6 here, actually 4, 5, and 6 sold me. And I actually have customers that want to get on the loyalty membership, even though they don't have to, because they're not earning the team volume commission. The 75 points you can then use to purchase the phone when it comes out, the next generation Hilo, whatever it is, any of the products, you can use that towards other products. And then you get an additional 1% team volume commission. So now you're actually earning 21% of your team volume each week. Just that 1% is held in something called your money box, which is basically a savings account in your back office. And then after 12 months, they pay you that out. So your total overhead to have a technology business that you're helping launch over the entire world is $708 over the course of a year, okay? Like peanuts. If you talk to a traditional business person, like this is absolutely nothing. Plus they've made it so valuable and there's a lot of things you get for this overhead. The value is over $1,400 plus the extra 1% commission that you get to earn. And this is kind of basically our auto ship. So if you think of other companies that you have to, order so much product each month, this is in place of that. So this is the residual income component of our business here. So every month when people's loyalty membership renews, that's 30 sales volume. And we speak in terms of sales volume since we're an international company. And you get the fast start, the $6 fast start, 10% every month. And you also get the team volume commission on that. So just you build up your organization over time, you stick with this 3 to 5 years, and so you have an organization of 10,000 people out there on loyalty. Just think of the commissions that you're gonna earn just from your loyalty plan alone that will be automatic month after month. Okay, so I just wanna wrap up kind of how amazing of an opportunity this is right now. I always wish I could just pour into everyone what I have witnessed over the last 4 months being at the International Convention in Bangkok and really hearing from Fabio's mouth where he's taking this company. Like the Hilo LX is just the first step. Like he is a technology genius. We are going to be on the cutting edge of these devices and this type of whole category as we continue to go forward with this. So it's completely a global opportunity. There's no joining fee. You just buy your Hilos and get on the loyalty membership. You don't have to requalify. Once you hit our ranks, you're there. You get your first 2 and you get locked in at that 20% team volume commission for life. So pretty exciting. So I'm gonna wrap this up now. I actually have another one in 5 minutes. You could let these ladies know one of 3 things. So they're launching their businesses right now and they're already starting and they have the top positions in their organization available. So the way this compensation plan is designed, as you come in, everybody that comes in after you, you actually get to earn off of them. So timing and positioning absolutely matters here. So let them know one of 3 things. If it's C, you decided it's not for you. You never know how many people in your life are actually looking for an opportunity and could be really blessed by some additional income coming into their life. So if you do them a favor and even just give them a referral of somebody that might be looking or really excited about technology. Okay, or B, you're interested, but you just have some questions that you need to get answered and fine tune. I'm happy to set up some 3-ways with these ladies, get all your questions answered. We definitely want you to feel good and confident in your decision, but I promise you after we get those questions answered, get ready to run because this is moving fast. And then, or the first one, you see it. You see where this is going, you're ready to get started, you just need help picking a pack. And then we'll definitely help you get started. So just if you can, just within the next 24 hours, shoot these ladies where you're at, just so they kind of know where your head's at, and we can help you from there. Okay. So thank you guys for spending the last 25 minutes with me. Thank you, ladies, for bringing your friends and family onto the call, and I look forward to working with many of you soon.